What in the expletive is happening in this market right now? The meme coin craze, everything going on with all the Andrew Tate tokens. We have Roaring Kitty going live and tanking the GME price, which had a negative effect actually on the crypto price. What should you be doing with your bags right now? Is it still a great opportunity to be able to buy at some good prices? Honestly, altcoins are pretty beaten down still. We haven't seen much of a run. I'm going to go over some catalysts right now that are happening at this moment that you can get involved with, that you can get in on early access. You can farm these things and set yourself up for that major altcoin run, which is still to come. Liquidity is in meme coins now, but we're going to see a surge across the market. We're going to go over everything and more in this show. So without further ado, let's get in the game. All right, let's jump into it, guys. Like the video and subscribe for more every single day and week here on In the Game and on Crypto Banter. We're headed towards that 100K mark. Help us out, get to that 100K. And of course, shout out to all of our sponsors here on In the Game. We have Vulcan Forge, Ultra, Dreams Quest. We have Game Starter, NordVPN, Moon Tropica, and Real Fever. So shout out to all of our sponsors as well as our exchange partners. We have Blowfin, which is a fantastic option for those who do not want to KYC. I understand some of the legislations in the US make you KYC, right? So if you want a non-KYC option for trading, you can head over to Blowfin down below, as well as Avo. This is a decentralized exchange. So if you don't want to deposit your money into a centralized exchange, you can head over to Avo, decentralized exchange, custody your own money, and be able to trade these different altcoins with leverage. So guys, let's jump right into it. As like I said, the market's been interesting right now. We're seeing some stuff happening that we've really never seen before, right? In 2020, whenever GameStop happened and we saw Roaring Kitty going live, it was a good thing. Well, yesterday, Roaring Kitty went live and the GameStop price plunged over 40%. And unfortunately, during that same time period, oh gosh, we saw Bitcoin. Let's go to the week chart here. We saw Bitcoin absolutely plummet, like not good on the price action here. And I have to say, it's interesting to see that that has such an effect on the market, but we're going to go over why, and we're going to go over some things you can do in the market right now. So what we're seeing in the market with this meme coin craze has been super interesting, to say the least. Obviously, people do not care about utility projects right now. And it really is coming to the fact of the matter that the dumber you are, the more money you might make, right? Some of these Andrew Tate coins that have been popping up, it's pretty interesting. And it'd be hard for me to say like, hey, to my TradFi friends, I invested in this coin, and they'll be like, dude, what is wrong with you? But at this point in time, that is what's making money, right? So we look at the top of the charts right now. We see Roost, Carrot, and Brett. First and foremost, shout out to My Pet Hooligan. Like, these guys have absolutely crushed it. While every new launch has just done nothing but tank, Carrot and the vesting schedule and everything they've done with NVIDIA, Palantir, all the updates coming through the door. I can't be more happy to be a longtime holder, supporter. I have a huge bag on the airdrop. I haven't sold a single penny because I know that unlock schedule was favorable. Shout out to My Pet Hooligan and the Carrot token and anyone that's been involved in this one. It's been a major win. But what we're seeing right now is meme coin craze going on. We see Roost. Why is Roost pumping 228% on the day? Well, Andrew Tate announced he invested in base meme coin Roost on his live stream. So what an interesting time to be in crypto. As much as you hate it, you have to love it. And the degens are going to degen, right? And we've seen Brett go to $1.5 billion this week. Pretty insane, if you ask me. And hey, shout out to all the Brett people. We have Brett in our ultimate portfolio we did last week. 300,000 holders on base. And imagine when Coinbase pushes this thing out. So a lot going on in the meme coin space, but I think there's more to focus on than just the meme coin sector. But we're going to give you some meme coin alpha at the end of this, as well as an option for you to be able to jump in and actually trade these things early and be able to snipe some of the newest launches. And it's probably one you haven't heard of, and you can actually start farming an airdrop on this platform today. So let's jump into it. First of all, obviously, let's start with gaming. Gaming is the elephant in the room. It hasn't been moving lately. We've seen a few tokens like Carrot being outliers, but at the same time, most of the gaming market is beaten over the head. And honestly, like some of the people who advocated for this industry the most have been very silent, right? Not talking about AI or gaming. They're focusing on other niches. They're leaning into different things. But at the same time, like our focus will never shift. We know that gaming will have a run. And, you know, we see some comments on the channel. Gaming's not going to run this cycle. Gaming's dead. But off the grid's going to change the game. And I'm absolutely telling you that for a fact, knowing people that have played it, like Stash. He's saying he's a non-disclosure agreement out of his mind. But at the end of 2024, crypto gaming is not going to look recognizable from what it is today. And personally speaking, we have so many good experiences shipping, but also good incentives for some of our favorite tokens. So let's go back here. Let's look at some of our favorite tokens and exactly some of the moves going on. You might think, well, Echelon Prime's had a bad week. It's down 11%. It's tanking with the market. But Echelon Prime is my absolute favorite individual game ecosystem token between Parallel Colony, the trading card game. But now we prepped you for this months ago with the Prime staking to earn Prompt. So Prompt is an upcoming AI token, but the stakers for Prime actually get about 40% of the total supply of this token. And look at this. Okay, think of how crazy this is right now. There's 35 million Prime circulating, all right, in the supply. Right now, there's over 8 million Prime staked. So that's 20% of the total supply. People are overlooking this. So now there's going to be this supply shock, and you have to time lock this to be able to do this. So first and foremost, I have staked some of my Prime for Prompt. I'm in a long hold Prime. I think it's going to $100 without a doubt. Now you take 20% of it off the table. I think that it's a fantastic play in the gaming markets. You can lock it for 21, 180, 360, 540, or 1095 days. And you can actually see here, based off different market caps, the different types of emissions that you might get. So pretty lucrative as far as the amount of emissions that are going to this Prime stakers. And I have to say, like, if you're not involved with Prime yet, it's a fantastic dip right now, around $14, but you can also cash some of it and be able to stake for Prime or for Prompt, which is going to be an upcoming new AI token. So I think that's a fantastic play. I think right now the low-hanging fruit in the infrastructure game is Zentry. If you follow the Zentry Twitter and everything that they're doing, this 13% dip, I'd be scooping this up. At $190 million market cap. We're looking at Beam currently. It's a $1.2 billion market cap. It's 6x undervalued in that regard. But in general, like Beam, Zentry, Super, Ronin, I would be buying big bags of Ronin at this point in time, given the fact that this is going open source here pretty soon. I recently made an accumulation right in these ranges around $3. But I think Zentry, from the market cap perspective, is one of the best plays you can make as far as gaming infrastructure today. As far as individual game ecosystems as well, kind of like Prime, we have Wilderworld, which is launching their new staking. So staking has been supercharged, as they say. And one of their biggest community members here, 215% was the APY as of last night. Now, I don't know the current APYs here, but I know it's pretty lucrative. And meeting with this team last week in Austin, the amount of things they have in the pipeline are just absolutely crazy. Let's go down to the wild tokens, see where we're sitting today at about 60 cents, $150 million market cap. This is another one I expect fully to go to $1 billion plus whenever we see the gaming markets run. And then on the lower market cap spectrum, we see WAGMI Games, which, like, shout out to this team. If you've been a long-term follower of this channel, you know we got in at a very cheap price. This thing 4.5x from our entry at the top of the market. It has come down a little bit, but they've done 100,000 in app revenue with just 1,200 players. Let's see if we can find WAGMI here on the sidebar. Here we go. $20 million market cap. And I have to say the strategy that they're going with, I met with Ian, the founder of WAGMI, out in Austin. I mean, they have some really cool stuff in the pipeline. So I think WAGMI is an absolute sleeper at this point in time. And I see some of the comments like, I'm still so convicted in stuff like Crown, stuff like Honeyland, stuff like Decimated. And right now, Honeyland actually has a new mint right at this moment in time on Magic Eden, 900 Genesis eggs, bees, and queens. So the total value of eggs is over 4,500 SOL, and each raffle ticket is just 0.35 SOL. And time is running out to take advantage of this. If you actually look at the project updates that they've been shipping, despite the negative token price, I think that Honeyland is also a fantastic opportunity. Let's move over quickly to the AI sector. Now, I mean, everything in AI is down. Like you look at that 30 days, only Optimus AI is in the green. So, I mean, from across the board, like Render, Tau, Prime, AIOZ, PAL, I think Desync, GPU, OPSEC, Blender's been catching a ton of FUD this week, but I don't really think it's warranted. There's so many good AI accumulations. People have seemingly like forgot about the AI niche because of memes. So for me, the thesis is still easy. Gaming, AI, RWA, memes. That's what's going to take us to Valhalla this cycle. I'm still more than confident in that fact. Each of them just need a little bit of spark, a little bit of a catalyst, and we'll get there. And I think we're absolutely going to see that over the coming months. As far as gaming with Off the Grid, as far as AI with some of the stuff that Sam Altman and NVIDIA and Elon and everything going on with AI, these narratives will each have a run this summer, and I'm positioning myself nicely to catch each of those whenever they start to run. But let's get into the elephant in the room, or should I say like the creatures in the room that people make meme coins out of. Number one, the best upcoming opportunity, if you want one that is not launched yet, is Entangle with their new airdrop / public sale, which is BORPA. BORPA is going to be incubated by NGL. If you are unfamiliar, Entangle, let's go over to the market cap. I believe currently sitting at 70 mil with a 655 mil FDV. This launched at over $1 billion market cap. They are launching their ecosystem meme token, which is actually called BORPA. And you can stake 4,000 Entangle, which sounds like a lot, but at the current price, it's about $3,600. You can just go in and stake that amount. Or I think it's actually less than that. It would be like $2,700. You can stake 4,000 Entangle tokens, and you can qualify for the airdrop coming through the door for the BORPA token. I think this one's going to crush it. I actually think it could be one of the biggest new meme coins of this whole year. So that's one I'm absolutely gearing up for, as well as this is the thing I said at the very beginning. If you want to start farming something in the meme coin niche, 𝗏𝗏𝗡𝗧, I would absolutely implore you, head over to my Twitter, get involved with this trading bot. As far as meme coins, sniping, trading, this is the best product I've used. I've used Photon, I've used Magnum, I've used all these different trading bots on Telegram, and I've never really found one that's just stellar. You know what I mean? But when you move over to 𝗏𝗏𝗡𝗧 and you can actually snipe all the latest pump fund tokens, you can see new prayers, you can automate it if you want to set like parameters. And of course, they do have an airdrop on the way. So every dollar you trade, every person that you refer, whatever the case is, you can qualify for an airdrop on this platform, and they're not even public yet. So like this is a private platform at this point in time. If you want access to one of the best sniping bots in the game, you can actually head over to my Twitter and use my link, and you get 10% off the fees, and you can actually start trading and farming this airdrop today before this thing goes public and is all over your timeline. And this is the reason I found a coin yesterday called Monkey. Monkey, this is stealth launch, and I actually got in touch with the team here after I sniped it on this app, actually, funny enough. And I mean, 15 million market cap off the jump. They've incubated some of the biggest meme coins on the base chain. This is on base. I would not have found this coin legitimately without 𝗏𝗏𝗡𝗧. When this thing came out on the new pairs tab, I was able to get in, I sniped it. And without this tool, I legitimately would not have been able to find that token. So you can see why this is one of the most stellar tools that you could have in your arsenal as far as meme coin trading. And yeah, I think this one has a lot of legs up. I think 50 to 100 million is definitely doable here as far as Monkey. I think 𝗗𝗚𝗚 on Solana is still one of my favorite plays. Let's move down. Let's find goal. Here we are with the Copas this summer, with everything going on with the Euros. I think that this one has a lot of narratives in it to have a huge run this summer, as well as, the other ones we've discussed. Like, I think holding stuff like 𝗬𝗢𝗡 and 𝗬𝗢𝗡 is going to be valuable. I'm still in Brett heavy. I think 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, obviously, I'm huge on 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. This one's been pretty volatile, but I think when linear airdrop comes through, this one's going to be huge. But ultimately speaking, like, I have my main memes, like I said, Brett, 𝗬𝗢𝗡, 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, and then I'm degenning into a few of these different ones, like 𝗗𝗚𝗚, like Monkey. I'm looking forward to 𝗏𝗚𝗏𝗏. I think that one's going to be huge. So you have to have tools to be able to keep your eyes on these things. And I think 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 is going to be one of those good ones. But you can actually farm airdrops, like right here on this platform. And this is so underrated. I think it's definitely worth getting involved with. So yeah, I mean, a lot to cover, between gaming, AI, meme coins. But in this market, it's all about preparation. It's all about being in the right spot. It's all about having the right access, the right tools to be able to get involved with some of these memes that just pop up out of nowhere, right? All these take coins and everything like that. You have to be able to be fast, and you have to have tools to be able to help you. So I think 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 is definitely a good one. But as far as gaming, I think we're just waiting on those catalysts to get us through the door. I think 𝗬𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏's doing a great job leading the charge as far as showing new tokens still have a place in this market to be able to run. And personally speaking, guys, I would not be surprised to see this one just keep going. I think $1.50 in the near future is definitely realistic. And then from there, we'll see where the market goes. I think this one could definitely be taken to new heights. I think Prime, Zentry, Wilder World, all the projects we talked about today are great entries, Ronin, etc. And then how could I ignore the fact that memes are the main character of this market? So if you're not participating, you simply might miss out. And while, people can call themselves meme coin specialists, I am by no means a meme coin specialist, but it doesn't take half a brain to be able to trade this market. So what an interesting time. Like, I never thought that what has happened in the crypto market this year would happen, but here we are, and it's fun. And if you're not aping in and having some fun with it, if you're mad that your utility coins aren't pumping, just go play around small size with some of these meme coins and just see if you can hit one. And never degen too hard, never go more than you're willing to lose. But at the same time, the lower IQ you use, it seems, in this market, unfortunately, that's where the money is to be made. So yeah, that's about it for today. Let's jump into sponsors really quick. We actually see Moon Tropica with the most social mentions out of all GameFi projects, as we see here, alongside 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, which we love. 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 is a pretty good one, but Moon Tropica had the most engagements on Twitter last week. And this was 1.97 thousand mentions. Like, the community, as they call it, is absolutely stellar, and I would not be fading. This is one of the most fun games I've played, like, as far as playing with people, community, streaming. It genuinely is one of the best experiences I've jumped in Web3. And then shout out to NordVPN, guys. If you aren't using a VPN, I would absolutely, if there's one thing you can do that is the easiest and cheapest option to be able to protect your privacy, your IP address, utilize a VPN. Every time I stream, every time I navigate on crypto, I use a VPN. NordVPN, link in the description down below. And I'm going to hop out of here. I'm probably going to be on the screen for a little bit, sniping some of these meme coins that are popping up, and we'll see what happens. But guys, just have fun with it. Don't look, the market for gaming, it's not there right now. AI, it's not there right now. Liquidity's in meme coins. So be patient, have conviction. Don't get fudded out of your bags. Don't sell your positions to go degen. Like, this is the time to stack up those gaming coins and just let them sit. As Becker and Elio and a few others out there say, like, doing nothing is what you need to be doing right now with your main portfolio. But you can still go have some fun with some memes. I am. So, not financial advice, of course. But guys, like the video, subscribe down below. Let me know your thoughts on the current landscape of the market between gaming, AI, memes. What are you focused on? What are some of your favorite tokens across all these different sectors? I'm curious to know your thoughts down below in the comments. And I'll see you guys on the next one. As always, play well, my friends.